Hello, anyone here? Kind of an impromptu stream today, like I've been warning about. Just want to start plowing through the game here. Let's see. So I don't even know if we're gonna... Oh, don't worry, your best friend is here. Nice. Hey, Galga Guy and Annie. Alright, that's a good enough crew right there. Happy Tuesday. Hey! Alright, we got a few people here. Nice. So, I doubt we're actually catching any new Pokemon today or anytime soon, from what I could glean, but I think right now it's really just keep pressing on, try and make progress. Hey Destro. Yeah, so right now I think we're just in trying to unlock the map mode so that we can get the last Pokemon we need. I did start looking a little bit into that Celebi, how I can maybe cheat a little bit to get Celebi on this run, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Oh, so we're back home, I guess. Hi, CTB. Professor Elm told me that he has something to give you. Alright. Oops. Did you end up being the Elite Four last stream? Yep. Secret weapon did the trick. CTB, there you are. I called because I have something for you. See, it's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. Nice. We have to take a ship there? I thought we could just go... I thought we already went to Kanto. The ticket will let you take the fast ship that departs from Olivine City. Onion was awesome. Agreed. Sorry for ruining the surprise about the secret weapon. I think it was fun to have people guessing. I was surprised you got it so quick, Galaga Guy, but I shouldn't have doubted your knowledge. You didn't need many clues. What was the secret weapon? I had Onion, formerly known as Smoochum, leveled up to take on the dragons. Alright, after all, you've adventured all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. It was Smoochum? Yeah. Okay, so we gotta go to Olivine, apparently. Hey, D. Allison. Alright. I tried the stream elements for my chat window again. It's a little more delayed, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't... Last time it was filtering stuff out, but hopefully I got that figured out. Alright. Oh yeah, here's the... For those who weren't here, here was the star of the show last time. Onion. With Ice Beam. One hitting Dragonites left and right. Olivine. Oh, it's over here. Also behind, but happy for the spoilers. Oh, sorry. Catching up on low occurrence catching. Ah. Yeah, you might be lucky that you're a little behind. We've ever since that the Ho-Oh stream, it's kind of we've been blocked from getting new Pokemon for a little bit here, so off to Kanto. Hello. You are starting to have the attitude of a champion, CTB. It's time for your Pokedex to match who you are. Let me see your Pokedex for a second. I'll upgrade your Pokedex with the national mode. It won't be easy to complete the national Pokedex, however, I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. Oh, time flies. I have a radio show to record at Goldenrod Radio Tower. You must be heading for Kanto. If you come near Pallet Town, do drop by my Pokemon research lab. Alright, well, let's go. We're departing soon. Get on board quick. Okay, you must be the last passenger. Nice. Good timing. So Houndour would only be night. I didn't think he was going to be available. I had it kind of mapped out a little bit. I think it's going to be a bit until we get I think the first one we might be able to get is Electabuzz to get breeding. But yeah, a lot of the other ones are later in the post game, so might be a bit. My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Uh-oh. Oh, hi CTB, it's the Warden. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I thought of a new way to play. It's called Object Arrangement. I'll give you more details at the Safari Zone. See you there. So when I was looking, it didn't seem like Safari Zone is really going to be the key to any of the remaining Pokemon, I don't think. But that might be a good thing because it seems like it's very confusing. But do I need to see what's going on in here, or should I just get going? I should probably just keep going. Pretty sweet music. Hey kid, can I get you to look for my buddy? Taking it easy somewhere. That good for nothing. I want you to find him. I'm on guard duty, so I have to stay right here. Oh. Because I do gotta go searching and fighting, apparently. Can't recall, did we get Murkrow? Yeah, we did that already. That was on CTB After Dark, I think. Oh boy. Am I good against fighting? No, I don't have my chart up anymore. Houndour is the easiest to get, but it's night only. You must learn. I do need to learn. Alright. Nice. Earth, I'm seasick. Oh man. Most typings make a level of sense when you think about them. You gotta memorize. Yeah, I think my problem is that I can seem to only remember that something, like they have some relationship, and I never know if it's good or bad. It always ends up biting me in the butt. But yeah, I feel like you gotta kind of just make up a story or something of why it makes sense to you personally. What move was it? Light screen. I probably don't need that. Get rid of it here. Hey Logan. Tell us a story about why fighting is super effective against dark. Oh boy. I mean, that's like hero's journey stuff, right? It's like the hero's always a fighter against the darkness. Wait, is that even true now? Fighting? Oh, it is super effective against dark. Can't remember which Pokemon were Kanto exclusives again. I'm gonna move off here. So a few of them are for breeding purposes. So we got Pichu, Elekid, or maybe it's just those two. So we gotta catch Pikachu and Electabuzz to get those. Sneasel, Houndour. Then we need a Chansey to get Blissey. Then Suicune and Lugia are the legendaries. Okay. Tony. Oh, we'll never learn completely not to doubt you. It all goes back to that one time you said we were over leveled for, was it Whitney? I don't remember who it was now. Whatever gym. Jasmine? Assuming excluding trade evos. Yeah, so I think for now I'm gonna try and, what I want to do is just prep the trade so that when we get to Gen 4, we'll just do all the trades from this game. So I think I want to catch like prepare, you know, the Gen 1 Pokemon for the trade. Supposed to use a fighting move. Yeah. I'm gonna do what I can to wipe that from history. Hey, Tuxtrissa Jamie. Alright. Fighting type on steel is one of those typings that's like, what? Yeah, I don't know why that would make sense. I think steel would resist fighting. It was already too strong defensively. Yeah. Yeah, just looking at the type chart, steel does look kind of overpowered. Currently leveling up to fight Whitney. Got my beetle to run around with. Oh, nice. I don't want to hit myself. I think another problem I have is I never know, especially Gen 2 Pokemon, I don't know what types they are just by looking at them. Great. See that? So I don't know what type Vampy is, apparently. Discharge is everywhere, be careful. Yeah, I was too nervous to do that one. Ground, of course. It evolved into a tire, so it's rubber. Oh wait, what did I do it backwards last time? My goodness. I'm really not paying attention. I didn't know we were going to start the day with a bunch of battles. I thought we were going to get to start exploring. Why isn't he dead yet? We have Teddy Ursa yet? No, that's Soul Silver exclusive, I believe. Shame because Skyridge Ursaring is the best card ever. I feel like I have looked at that before and didn't really disagree. So we're searching for a guard and a girl, apparently. Alright, what's good against rock again? Grass, of course. One of the classics. It's because plants' roots can go through rock? Is that why? Not crazy about the price tag. Yeah, I was doing some shopping for some, working on upcoming videos, and man, everything E-series right now just is so hard to find. Skyridge especially. Just want to find a store that has a nice bulk bin with a bunch of really old stuff in it. Is this the guy we're looking for? What? You're saying I was asleep? Show some respect. A crewman on duty would never be so unmindful as to take a nap in a place like this. I resent your implication. I challenge you. Not crazy about the price tag is my reaction to most cards. It's my reaction to every card unless I'm looking up the price because I own it. Then I'm happy to see high prices, selfishly. But there aren't really any Skyridge cards in the master sets I'm chasing. Which ones are you going after again? I guess anything after Gen 3 doesn't have that problem, that's for sure. The list is long, okay. Do you have a number one or top three or anything? Or are they all important? Oh, I wasn't supposed to do dark. I was supposed to do flying. I get Skyridge fastball for my Pokeball set. That's the only fastball. Safety B and I share the appreciation for balls. Oh, of course. Drifloon and Drifblim are tops. We're gonna do all cards in all languages for them. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm going to take a guess how many different types of Pokeballs have received official cards. That's interesting. I usually just gloss over those. The only balls I'm interested in are the sentient ones. Like Electrode and Voltorb. 10 of them is Logan's guess. I probably would have been somewhere around there. How many different ones do they have for reverse hollows on in Ascended Heroes? Losing to you has woken me up. Can you keep it a secret that I was taking a nap here? Please don't tell the captain. Oh, I'm gonna go narc. I do all these rooms now? I feel like I didn't do top right, now that I think about it. Doing all languages, etc. for toxicity, which thankfully isn't too bad. When I'm done with that, I'm not looking forward to starting the same for Meowth. Ooh, I'm working on a few videos right now, but I just went through the master list for Meowth last night. 121 cards, I think. And just today ran into one I'd never seen before. I didn't run into it in person, but so the first Wizard of the Coast promo for Meowth is a holo, but apparently there's a Japanese exclusive version of it in English that is non-holo, and like there's sold listings on eBay for like over $2,000 for a non-holo Meowth promo card. So you may not want to put that one on your list, I guess, is what I would say. Yeah, the Japan exclusive Meowth. Oh yeah. Hey, Steak. Yeah, I saw it on a list someone had on Reddit, that Meowth card, and it took me a while to even like confirm it was real. And then I finally figured out exactly how to search on eBay for it, and man, it goes for a good chunk of change. Still missed multiple acorn balls, mini Hisuian balls, but there are 7 or 8 TCG exclusive. Oh, interesting. Voltorb, I'm trying to just get all the artworks and a few Japanese exclusives for Voltorb. Cool. Yeah, I think the old Japanese exclusives are pretty cool. I have a few that I got before I decided I only collect English because I needed to draw a line somewhere. I'll never be able to get every card of my favorite Pokemon. I'm a Charizard guy. Never say never. I'm not giving up on any of them, but I'm sure I will never have every card, but you never know. Vending machine promos, yep, those are great. Alright, I was in here already, wasn't I? Where did the missing girl go? My line is usually anything over $50. It grows over time, people's lines. I know mine has. I was looking at some really old TCG player orders of mine, and it's crazy. I used to hesitate when cards were $5 or $10. Like there's some of my Squirtle ones I look back on when I bought them in 2017, and I was buying, moderately played versions for $2 because apparently I didn't want to spend $4 for a near mint, back then. But that's crazy to think about. Used to be 20, yeah. Alright. Second favorite Pokemon is just as bad. It's Umbreon. Oh, you know how to pick them. Is this the girl I'm looking for? Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. Wow, you're gonna play with me? Let's play hide and seek. I'll hide. So close your eyes. Oh, we're actually playing? Garbage can? Bed? Sink? Refrigerator? She not in this room? Under the table? Okay. Thank you for playing with her. You may think being a captain is somewhat easy job, but it's actually quite demanding. That little passenger has gone out of the room. She can't get off the ship, so she must be hiding somewhere around here. Oh, great. Oh, great. I'll get her. Tinkaton and Maractus are definitely doable. Yeah, I'm curious. Eventually, some of the newer generations will become, you know, really popular ones. But you need people who like them when they're kids to turn 25 or 30 years old and have money before they really do. Mentioning Tinkaton reminds me how much I really hope they make a mini Pokopia set. Ooh, like Pokemon Rumble. Or they do a Pokemon Go and release it 5 years late. The only reason Tinkaton is doable is because how recent it is. It's a pretty popular Paldean Pokemon. Yeah, I think that's... I looked at some like popularity lists and they were pretty up there for a new Pokemon. Pokopia is like really good, you guys. I guess I'll play that once I'm done playing everything else. Oh wait, where was I supposed to go? I forgot I was looking for somebody. In bed? No. Oh, I see her. Oh, you found me. I better get back to my grandpa. Here I am. I was playing hide and seek with this guy. CTB, what was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter. I want to thank you for that. Take this. Obtain metal coat. Ooh, I think we need that for a trade evolution, don't we? Oh yeah. I'll give that to Scyther. Perfect. SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. Nice. So we're over a half hour in and just barely made it to Kanto. So much for my post-game speed run. You came from Johto? I envy you. I hear many rare Pokemon live over there. Oh, Suicune. That was so close. I thought I could corner it by ambushing it here. Running on the water, it's beyond me. Still, I am starting to see a pattern. Suicune prefers water. That means... Sorry, CTB, I've got to go. Alright. Skilled trainers gather in Kanto. Gym leaders are especially strong. They won't be easy to defeat. Alright. I don't have anyone with cut on my team. For many years, Diglett dug a large tunnel. Are these just the same NPCs as Red and Blue? Oh, a Snorlax. Looks so content. I'm a fishing dude, the elder of the fishing bros. Have you met the fishing guru? Yep. Alright. Could you show him any Magikarp you catch? Who knows? You may catch the Magikarp of his dreams. Pokemon is preparing the land for construction, but I have no money to start the project. I used to be rich. Ooh, that was cool music. Diglett. Arena trap. The heck? Does anything happen if I break all these rocks for this guy, or should I just move on? Maybe I can find something cool. Random question of the day. You guys can't look it up. You guys know if a Pokemon was able to have more than 2 types and instead had every type, it would still be weak to 1 type. Oh no, I gotta not look at my chart. Let me read that again. Pokemon was able to have more than 2 types and instead had every type, would still be weak to 1 type. So who's good against themselves? Is that what it would be? Rock? Psychic? I think I always think that Psychic is good against Psychic, but it's just because I mix up Ghost and Psychic or something weird. Oh, Rock is correct. Wow. What would they be weak to still? weak to rock. I see. Oh, I thought he was going to be happy that I broke all the stuff for him. Alright. Is there anyone on my team that would be a good candidate to just learn cut so I don't have to switch out party members? I guess Meganium doesn't really have that much going on. Alright, anyone, tell me if it's a big mistake to use an HM on Meganium at this point in the game. I'd probably be getting rid of Magic Leaf or whatever. Probably not. I don't remember how I phrased my question. Probably not a big mistake. Okay. Oh, I forgot they had strength. So they'll be a double HM holder, but they've never really been a powerhouse on my team anyway. And let's see. I guess their attack and special attack are the same, but yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Magic Leaf. 3 normal type moves. That sounds good. Wait. 50, 95. Yeah. I didn't even do any looking ahead. Who's this first gym here? Do we have to do anything, or can we just go take them down right away? Lieutenant Surge. Ooh. So I'd get my ground guys out there. Guy. Is Tarby ground or rock? Yeah, I cannot distinguish those two. That's true. I hate Meganium, but Mega Meganium is my part of 1-2 punch on Pokemon Champions. Oh. Some Gen 1 staging turned out to be. Alright. Oh no, do we gotta do the switch puzzle? I hate Meganium because it's not Chikorita. That's a good reason. Should have switched up my party before this. Why is Petal Dance on myself? Does that hit everyone? I guess I'll just test it out. Quagsire would crush this gym? Yeah. I think Quagsire and Tarby both have Earthquake, so I think I'd be pretty set with either of them. this everywhere? Seems like it's only going one direction. Rock and ground are very difficult to get straight, especially since Pokemon are often both. These explanations that rock-type Pokemon are supposed to be at least partially mineral. Ground-type more associate to where the Pokemon live. Okay. That's good advice. And thank you for admitting that it's difficult to keep them straight. Makes me feel like I'm not as dumb. Oh, of course. Does note that Onyx and Geodude lines are rock and ground. They're the first exposure to both types. I think you just clarified why it's been so confusing for me, because they're both who I think of when I think of ground and rock type. So many people think rock is immune to electric because of Onyx. Yep. Alright, so I have the most normie Pokemon problems, it sounds like, and just never tried hard enough to get out of it. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see which generation I get to before I'm actually an expert at these typing matchups. Took me this whole playthrough to get almost anything new to stick in my brain, so it could be a while. Never. We all still struggle. That's promising. Maybe at the very least I'll get really quick at looking at my type chart that I have up. That'll be as good as I can get. Oh, I was supposed to switch my order around again. Let me actually just switch out. think I thought for far too long that types had more interactions than they do. In reality, typing normally only has a couple strengths and a couple weaknesses. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. It feels like it's like a rock, paper, scissors thing where it's like either effective or not effective, but it's just a bunch of ties, I guess. I missed like 10 years ago when everyone agreed Gen 5 sucked. Then over the last few years, everyone has gone crazy. Oh. It's the classic. That's the classic thing of getting older. You used to be part of the crowd that decided what was cool. Then you get old and you no longer are. I wish everyone was just like me and only wanted Gen 1 to keep being the thing and no more new Pokemon. Just keep giving you the same slop over and over again. Oh, that's not a Pokemon Center. You just call me old? Oh man. I didn't call you old, I just said aging. Older, not old. I think anyone who says or reminisces about 10 years ago is probably pretty old. Kids don't reminisce. Pokemon was such a huge part of my life. It took something like Gen 5 to make me quit. Mega Evolution brought me back. Oh, interesting. So they do have some tricks up their sleeve to get people back. Alright, what's the rule on this again? I guess I gotta talk to the people I beat, probably. When I was in the military, this is what Lieutenant Surge taught me. Lock the doors, watch out for fire, always have 2 electric fences for safety. Okay, that's helpful. Isn't because he's a coward, it's so you won't underestimate his strength. I thought these guys were going to give me hints. There are 2 switches. Once you found the first, the second switch should be right next to it. Okay. Let's do it. Nothing. 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 Ooh, I found a secret switch. Dang. Dang. Nice. Is it always one direction, or do I just have like a 1 in 3 chance all the time? Ugh. So it can be up and down, apparently. And let's get this guy up front. All right, here we go. Do we get our first Kanto badge right away? Or am I walking into something I'm not expecting? I'll zap you just like I'll do my enemies in battle. Fine. Holy world, baby. Hey, Marky. Love to see you live and uploading again. Well, thanks. Yeah, I've been on a little bit of a rut with videos. Just to be candid with the limited amount of people here. For some reason, when I get to the smaller, unpopular, somewhat uninteresting sets, I just have a hard time getting motivated to make them. So like going Paris, Parasect, Venomoth, Venomoth, not that I really dislike them, but just they're less fun to work on. And I've been doing this streaming stuff and trying to figure out how to put that video together. Doing great, man. Thanks, Marky. Yeah, there's ebbs and flows doing this kind of stuff. Electabuzz, we need one of those. Finally catching a CTV stream live? Alright. Good to have you, Steve. Yeah, we're not a big focus on the Pokedex binder right now. We're just trying to make our way through Kanto. We just beat the Elite Four 2 days ago. There's just a handful of Gen 2 Pokemon we haven't got yet that we gotta unlock in the second half of the game here. Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge. Nice. Shockwave. Nice. When you go north, you'll see the big city called Saffron. Oh, I could have just surfed over here instead of teaching Meganium Cut. Of course. Am I crazy, or did they completely change the encounter music in Kanto here? I like it, but I'm sure it'll get old eventually. Oh, nothing cool to do down here? Oh, that's just a water encounter. I thought it was like that when we were smashing rocks, though, too, with Diglett. Boy, this was a mistake, exploring in the water. Let's get out of here. Alright, well, we're one gym down. That's good. I took a snapshot of just like outline of a walkthrough, just so I kind of knew the order of where you get places. I think we gotta beat one more gym before we get to the route with Electabuzz on it. I think you might be able to get Electabuzz. You have to go north to Cerulean and then east. Okay. Look at the map. I think Route 10 is what I have in my notes for Electabuzz. Cherubi? Is that a Gen 3 Pokemon? What am I looking at? Oh, I should have healed. Power plant. I forgot that we're in Kanto. I keep feeling like it's a new game. So does the Kanto in this game just act like the Kanto in the normal game? Because then, yeah, then I think I can visualize where to get Electabuzz. The normal game. Well, you were questioning whether I'm a real Gen 1er, so of course I have to act like red and blue are the only normal real game. Oh boy, should I risk it? Getting everyone with Earthquake? Three years later, does Minnesota completely change every 3 years? Kind of. But no, not really. And I guess I didn't really think about it only being 3 years. In my mind, it's like 20 years. But you're right, I'm playing an old game. That's a remake of an old game. Where's that Pokemon Center again? I've been here before. Like actual timeline, Gold and Silver takes place 3 years after Gen 1. I gotcha. Ooh. Blocking the roadway until the problems at the power plant are solved. Fine. The Fighting Dojo. We're letting gym leaders use the dojo while the Karate King is away. Dang. Yo, legend in the making. A trainer as skilled as you doesn't need to be told how to deal with psychic type Pokemon, right? I expect great things from you. Oh man, they really upgraded their tech in this one. Okay, what do we do against Psychic? Bug, Dark. That's it. Let's get Crobat in front. Oh wait, that backfired on me last time, didn't it? not remembering they were teleport. I know they're teleporters, but they didn't look this cool last time is all I was saying. I would say this puzzle is more annoying than Lieutenant Surge puzzle too. Certain thing CTB hasn't played Gen 1 forever. It's possible I can just be dumb, guys. Can't that be true? Could be his advanced age, yeah. That's gotta be it, right? CTB, you just need to let me Ratatouille you. People would be so impressed. True. Although I just watched Everything Everywhere All at Once the other day, so I got Ratatouille in my head instead of Ratatouille. Great. I gotta get a bigger hat. Wake up. I wouldn't expect you to be able to fit under this hat, regardless of how thin you might be, Gallery Guy. I think my strategy on this was always just keep going straight left. Does that work? It doesn't work? When have you ever been right? I think I just used that always left strategy so I knew how to get back where I came from once I beat everyone. Oops. Oh wait, I should have switched out. It's just like, who wouldn't kill for a beefy 5-layer burrito right now? Oh, is that your go-to? I'm a chalupa guy. Well, let's pick your Uber Eats order. I didn't already eat supper right before stream. That sounds a lot better to me right now. Oops, wrong move. Gotta go. Alright, see you, Logan. Thanks for coming by. Do you pronounce it Minnesota or Minnesota? Does that answer your question? The way I read that? Minnesota is how I say it, I think. Although, whenever I'm trying to pronounce a word to see how I pronounce it, it comes out weird anyway. Speaking of Minnesota, I got invited to potentially be a guest at a like Pokemon thing in a couple months. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do as a guest at a Pokemon thing. Anyone have any suggestions? Minor plus one. Are you in the area? I might have a call with them later to see what it's all about, but looks kind of interesting. I honestly have no idea if going to a thing like that would have anyone who would recognize my channel, but who knows? I think I get in free, so. They obviously also want some random guy from your chat. I'm sure they do. I actually tried to do like a design like a little promo card thing. Sent that to get printed. I've never done anything like that before, but just have some sort of like merch or something there. I don't know what else they're expecting people to do. Unless everyone's like vending or something, I might just bring some cards to sell too. Who knows? Put on my scalper hat. Alright, am I ready? Do I need to go heal or am I good to go? Maybe just use a potion. When I went to Card Party, they had people much smaller channels than you. I don't really know. I feel like it's hard to know from my perspective because like there's a lot of small channels out there that are like a community, you know what I mean? Like they all talk about each other and talk to each other. I feel like I'm kind of in an island. I have no idea if anyone even knows who I am. Let's see. I might just use a potion. I'm allowed to use potions, right? Dude, Ian knows who you are. That's not true. They had one in Seattle, so I was able to go. If they come back someday. Yeah, that'd be cool. I feel like that's a good one to go to because it's so specific. Specifically the stuff that I'm into. Like I'm going to Collecticon in a couple months in Minneapolis, and I've never been there, but I think that's closer to what, you know, having just a bunch of Pokemon stuff there. But and I've met Ian. Really? That's cool. Was it at Card Party or whatever you're talking about? Let's see what I got myself into here. Can you sign my binder? Card party sort. Uber tight. Nice. You get all your friends to sign autographs for you? Oh, that's cool. I would like to go to something and meet other Poketubers. I feel like the Midwest just isn't very dense with them. Oh no, am I gonna run out of signal beams now? I knew I should have went and healed. This isn't looking good. Guys, why didn't you stop me from this battle? Never listen anyways. Yeah, but then at least I wouldn't be able to blame you. Would you have listened if he told you not to? I would have thought real hard at least. TB, do you have any chases during CollectCon? I'm gonna try and make some sort of plan. Oh no. It's very haphazard what I try and collect right now because I have so many collections going, but I'm probably gonna pick either a couple Pokemon to go after or specific sets to look out for. I might make it a goal to just like try and trade for at least one legendary collection reverse holo because they're so impossible to get now, and I have so many placeholders of those. But if you have any ideas, Annie, of what would be cool, because I'm probably gonna do some actually IRL filming there for my next update video. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I think if DPM had taught the community anything about videos, it's the story element of looking for specific challenges really successful. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a pretty good blueprint. Alright. Who else can do good against Psychic? Oh, Tarby has some dark moves, doesn't he? Crunch time. Nice, we did it. Your power, it far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, you win. You earned yourself the Marsh Badge. Chad, what does he want? CTV, howdy, it's Chad. How are you? Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk is a popular radio show, right? Did you know that he was going to turn down the show at first? But Mary's energy and persistence wore him down. See you later. Okay. I'll be after cards for my Pokedex, so maybe focus on either a set or one Pokemon. Yeah, I might pick a Pokemon and see how much of it I can complete from what I have left. The one I'm closest to completing is Pidgey, but all the ones I'm missing are like the oddballs, like World Championship decks and stuff like that. I think those are hard to find at shows. At least I assume that's the case. I want to go east, right? Or did I? This was where that Snorlax was? Or wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Oh, it's this path. I skip it for now. Locked. My experience with card shows say that you would not do well. Those are high-end cards, not uncommon, and common bulk. Yeah. And they're ultra modern a lot of the times. If they're not just high-end, they're usually modern. That is not where most of my collections are lacking, I would say. Although DPM usually is able to pull off like Team Rocket challenges and stuff at shows, but those are big shows. Let's get Onion in on the action here. Is that a bad idea? I gotta keep Onion high level, otherwise they're too weak. Their defense is like 35 or something. I think you should do a Gen 1 Pokedex challenge or Legendary challenge, something like that. Yeah, I kinda wanna, to a certain extent, keep it focused on the binders I've done in videos already, so I get good updates, but make each vendor check off on your clipboard for the branding. Not a bad idea. Maybe just see how many vendors deep I can get before I can't find a card that I'm missing from the first 50 videos. And if they have one, I have to buy it, even if it's expensive. I'm your producer now, trust me. Give me 20%. You could have 20% of this channel's money as long as you keep being the main super chatter. Man, these guys are no match for Onion. I'm gonna keep inceptioning you hiring me for something until you think it was your idea. I think I gotta blow up quite a bit more before I'm hiring people. That's for sure. But maybe someday. With my knowledge and your... What do I have? Cards. There you go. Capital. That's what runs the world. Or at least the Western world. I don't know anything about the other worlds. Alright, bikers. So do you already believe in a multiverse? Yeah. How can you not? Sure, there's a world where I don't believe in the multiverse, though. Alright, Onion, you got this. I think he was gonna see me over here. Did you ever see the intro I made? My YouTube channel that was almost launched before my partner backed out? Headcanon. Oh no, I didn't. Sounds intriguing. What was your channel gonna be about? Or what was your shtick? Okay, Onion, can you take on a muck? Nice. Shared on Discord. He wrote like 4 episodes 3 years ago. He got cold feet and didn't want to go in alone. And I didn't want to go in alone. Oh. Which channel on Discord was that in? I might check that out. Yeah, bro. It's going to be called Headcanon Fodder. Variety channel discussing headcanon theories in different franchises. That's kind of cool. Are you still brainstorming about YouTube stuff you want to do, Gallagher guy, or did you give up on it? Did you give up on your dreams? Pokemon's gonna be heavily involved. Some Star Wars, Marvel, whatever you wanted. Sound pretty cool. My advice is just do stuff. Just make stuff. Although, I would also say sometimes you gotta let your ideas fester before you actually do them. I thought about making a Pokemon YouTube for a handful of years before actually doing it, but my original ideas were terrible. Kind of glad I didn't pull the trigger until I did what I'm doing now, but didn't have time for editing or any of that. Get lots of useless knowledge. I see. Yeah, you need a worker bee kind of doing the production stuff. I definitely get that. There's so much more I would want to do with my channel if I had more time. Oh, should I answer Anthony's phone call? Need keys to dare Gallagher guy not to do it. That would work. I'm going to answer Anthony's phone call now that we're in Kanto. It's a whole new world. Sup, this is Anthony. How are you? The other day I was watching my Geodude eat some berries. It looked like it was enjoying its meal. I decided to try some. Not sure if people should eat that stuff, but it was delicious. Okay. Name Raider. I'm good. I bet he loves Onion's name. Scotty, you haven't caught up with the streams. Caught today, so I'm gonna watch Chat on Me, or with Cat on Me. Cool, cool. I don't know that we got too much longer today. We're really just trying to speed run through Kanto. Oh, we're in Route 10. Here we go. Wasn't sure if I'd even catch any new Pokemon today, but if we get an Electabuzz, then we can go breed, and that'll be a good rock polish. That'll be a good milestone for today if we pull it off, but this doesn't look like how maybe it's because I'm approaching this stuff backwards, but oh man. So my note said Route 10 is where we can get Electabuzz. Was there grass anywhere around here? Hey everyone. Hey Alolan Figment. Well, we've got 2 gym badges already in Kanto. If that counts as missing something. Where are we supposed to be able to get... Oh man. Okay. Definitely confused about my notes. This is all that Route 10 is. Oh, is the rock tunnel? I'm so confused. Oh, and I don't have flash. Oh boy. Do I figure out who to give flash to? Guess I'll just double check if anyone on my team other than... I don't want Ampharos to have it. I like their moveset already. Route 10 split into 2. That could be right. I never realize when I'm on different routes, so when I see instructions about which route to go, I don't really know what it means from my memory, but is it on the other side of Rock Tunnel or is it another one? Oh, it says Rock Tunnel, Route 10, Rock Tunnel, then that goes to Route 9. Maybe my notes are bad. Or is it also down? No. Part of Route 10 by the power plant. Okay. So there's a part of Route 10 up there somewhere. The other side of Rock. Alright. I was only planning to go like 15 more minutes, I think. But I guess let's just see what happens here. Well, everyone can learn it. I give Onion Flash. They have double Psychic and double Ice abilities. I'm gonna do it. This might be another HM regret. Don't mind me still working on your dating profile. Appreciate it. Alright, I don't think I'm ever going to need Blizzard because I have Ice Beam. So let's just do it. I'm just doing it. Uh-oh. Galaga guy didn't like that. I tried to do it slow so people could put their nose in the chat, but I guess you just had to wait. Again, would you have listened? I probably would have. Usually that kind of stuff, I trust people. They tell me I'm doing something dumb. I have a hard time arguing. Ooh. Cubone. Should I go get repels? Maybe. Oh, I might actually have something still. Let's see, have logic of not needing Blizzard, so not bad. Okay. Alright. What was I doing? Repel. Gotta have some. Gotta have some repel. Oh, I have a bunch of repels. Nice. Using Flash has no place outside Louisiana. Yeah. I think it's worth using Repel, even if we gotta run it off at the end. Unless Rock Tunnel is just a lot shorter than I remember. Which could be true, because I never used Repels when I played as a kid, so everything seemed very long. Still can't use that stuff. I gotta say, I can't figure out how you're still number 3 in the rankings today, Galaga guy. You got it rough. You're harshly judged. Better go see what that item is. He was like, what, you got a salary? You're gonna have to pay. That's alright. At least you're ranked, right? Bronze, they always say bronze is more satisfying than silver, so... Oh no. Oh, now I feel bad for pointing that out. Thank you, Galga. I actually realized after the last stream that all of your super chats are usually like for the meme, so I never actually like thank you, but I do appreciate it. And gold is more satisfying than bronze. True. You know, in hindsight, I probably could have predicted that outcome, but it was not intentional. Oh, did I come this way? No. I don't know why I'm healing. I don't think I was in any battles, but we made it through that pretty quick. Okay, so Elekid nickname now or after hatching, I would say. But we gotta find one first here. Let's get that repel to run off, guys. Come on. Oh, wait. I better go get Scyther on the team if we're trying to catch Pokemon. Been a while, Scyther. How's it going? Oh boy, who's the odd man out now? Isn't it the grass that you get Electabuzz though? Maybe not. No. But it said on the internet Route 10. Is the power plant Route 10? Alright, who am I leaving behind? They have cut and strength. You just don't like Meganium, but whatever, we'll do it for now. You're saying this isn't where I go? And then power plant, is that what I gotta surf down for? Or what do I... You need to surf. Yeah. Alright, let me do one encounter. I'll never trust you fully. That's just how it is. Even though you're my producer. Oh, Mankey. Guess we get two. Hero. Alright, we're off to the power plant. What is it, this grass? Or is it in the power plant? Yes, okay. I think that means you're responding to the first part of my question. Wow, first try. Oh, and I didn't put the right Pokemon in. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Is there a Kanto daycare still, or do we just gotta go back to the Johto one? I guess our Ditto is at the other one already, so... Time to fly! Kanto daycare only takes one. Oh. Wait, I can't fly over here? How do I get back over there? Uh-oh. Make sure to talk to people inside the plant. I'm too late. What do I get for trying to go too quickly today? Alright. Goldenrod. Fly. Here we go. What level do you guys think Ditto's at now? I mean, Glup Ditto. Sorry, Annie, I missed it. I flew away too quickly. Oh, I still have a Jigglypuff here too. Means that guy's probably holding an egg. I was too excited, I guess. Alright, do you want it? No, I don't need that anymore. Come on, why am I not reading? It totally cooks your reject eggs. Yeah, I eat eggs. Alright, make room. Just temporary, guys, don't worry. Oh wait, didn't need 2 spaces, did I? Whatever. Your Glup Ditto has grown by about 35. By level, your Jigglypuff has grown about 22. Glup Ditto is level 45. I actually thought it was going to be higher than that. Whoa, I have 162,000 money? When did I get that rich? I suppose the championship, I probably won a bunch of money there. Alright. Okay, everyone. I think that's going to be it for today. It's actually a little more progress than I expected to get in 2 hours. We got 2 badges, caught Electabuzz, created a lot of doubt that I've ever played any Pokemon games ever. It's been a pretty productive day. Keep an eye out. Who knows? This was kind of a last-minute decision to do this tonight. I'll probably do another one sometime this week, maybe even a couple. We'll probably have our normal Sunday time too. So you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Gal, you guys. All right. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Thanks for joining me. We'll just keep hammering away. Appreciate it.